Welcome to the Storymakers website, where we are having fun featuring our Storymaker authors. Right now we're being joined by Jaime Theler, who is the author of 2 incredible nonfiction books for the LDS market. Jaime is somewhat in the minority, being a nonfiction writer in a group primarily composed of fiction, but we've chosen to forgive her for this. Jaime's first book is called Parenting Ephraim's Child, and she co-authored it with her mother, Deborah Talmadge. Jaime, tell us a little bit about your book.
Well, it is kind of a parenting the strong-willed child with a specific LDS perspective. It started as a survival guide for myself when I had my first child and things were not going as I thought that they might, in a much bigger way than I had expected. And so I started doing a lot of research and finding out that certain temperamental traits across the board people were having issues with. And so I started thinking, well, these children were sent here at this time to this earth and they're all seeming to have these certain traits that are driving parents crazy, and there must be a reason. And so then that changed my attitude, and I started looking at it that way. And so I wrote the book because I was running into other parents that were having similar issues, and it changes your paradigm and really changes the way that you react and think about your strong-willed child.
As you go through the book, you're talking about ways to help your child move through their day, how to help them cope with sensory issues and scheduling issues and things like that. So can you tell us a little bit the difference in your family between when you use those techniques and when you don't use those techniques?
I think it can be summed up in one word: meltdown. When I don't use the techniques, then we usually have lots of meltdowns, and they're pretty epic.
Well, let's move on to your second book, which is called Enjoying the Journey: Steps to Finding Joy Now. Tell me about the finding joy now.
Well, we hear a lot about finding joy and in the future, and the end goal of life is to find joy, but sometimes I think we have a hard time realizing that we're supposed to enjoy it while we get there. So it was finding joy and being happy as you're going along through life, which sometimes I think we get so focused on being happy after the life is over that we lose out on the joy now.
Tell me about the correlation between the 2 books. Book A leads to book 2, would you say?
Yes, I think if I were to follow my own advice, I have more joy. And I actually wrote the Finding Joy Now too for myself a little bit because I was getting a little grumpy. I don't like being grumpy, so I thought, okay, we got to fix this grumpy thing.
Are you running towards something, or are you running away from something?
It depends on how well I'm following my Ephraim's child advice. Some days I'm definitely running away.
But you're running toward joy.
Yes.
By the time
I get, I'm more joyful at the end.
Do you ever run alongside as opposed to toward or away?
Alongside joy?
Alongside anything.
Yes. I run alongside sidewalks, I guess.
This is deep. This is very deep indeed. Join us next time when we interview Jaime on her 3rd nonfiction novel, How the Ephraim's Child Found Joy in a Sidewalk.